am Swapnil sir, and we are here to solve previous year question from JEE Advanced. I already uploaded plenty of the videos from JEE Advanced. You may check it into my playlist. In my today's video, I'm gonna explain to you all one of the question from probability and distribution chapter, which is completely based from probability distribution. We have to use Bayes' law theorem to solve our example too. Okay. So the paper question, it is from the part second. So multiple answer correct option is there. Okay, that we have to check each and every option. So let's get started our today's lecture. First of all, I'm going to explain to you all the question, and then we'll go for the detailed understanding of solution. Here in our question, we have given three bags: bag B1, bag B2, bag B3. Okay, and each bag contain two types of ball, which is one red and another is green. Okay, so bag B1 contain 5 red ball and a 5 green ball. Okay, that means total number of a 10 ball. Bag B2 contain 3 red ball and a 5 green ball. That means total number of ball 8. Bag B3 contain 5 red ball and 3 green ball. Okay, and total number of ball bag B3 contain 8. Okay, so probability of a B1 given 3 by 10, B2 given 3 by 10, probability of a B3 given 4 by 10. Okay, that means probability of B1 and B2 are given equal. And by using all our given data, we have to find out we have to figure out which one of the option is correct from our 4 option. As we have multiple answer correct question, so maybe 4 option true or some option true or some are wrong. Okay, so we have to check each and every option. So first option, it says that probability of selected bag B3 and chosen ball is a green. Okay, which is 3 by 10. Second option is says that probability that chosen ball is a green, that selected bag B3, which is a 3 by 8. Third option, it says that probability of selected bag is a B3 and given that chosen ball is a green equal to 5 by 13. And the fourth option, it says that probability that chosen ball is a green, which is 39 by 80. Okay, now as we observe, all options are quite tricky here, that how can we apply probability concept to these options. Okay, so first of all, try to understand these options. We need to understand it properly, then we are able to solve. Okay, now let's get start our today's solution. I will explain to you all each and every option in detail and how one can solve this. Okay, question, we have given bag B1 contain 5 red and 5 green ball. Okay, so bag B1 we have here 5 red and 5 green ball. That means total number of balls in a bag B1, which is a 10. Number of balls in a B1 is a 10. Similarly, bag B2 contains 3 red, 5 green ball. Number of balls in a bag B2 is 8. Similarly, for bag B3 contain 5 red and 3 green balls, which is number of balls in a bag B3, which is 8. Okay, so this is the all given data, and plus probability for each bags are given. Probability of bag B1 3 by 10, probability of bag B2 is given 3 by 10, and probability of bag B3, which is given 4 by 10. Okay, 3 bags probability given, their balls probability here we have to find out here. Okay, with respect to every bag. So for finding probability of a selected bag B3 chosen in a ball green, ball is green, which is equal to 3 by 8. Okay, that means we want the bag B3 over green ball. Okay, let's find out the probability for every bag over the balls. Okay, so here probability of green balls over bag B1. Okay, that means probability of any outcome, okay, or any sample set, we write as the number of element in our sample set, event, number of element in our event divided by number of element in our sample space. Okay, so probability of green ball over B1 can be written as number of element of a green ball over B1, and total number of element in our sample space means total number of element in our B1. Okay, so number of element in our green balls over B1 is here we have green ball over B1 5 green ball, and number of element in a sample space is a 10 here. So probability will get the number of element in total sample space. For this B1 we have separate sample space, B2 we have separate sample space, and B3 we have separate sample space. Okay, so 5 by 10 number probability of a green ball over b1, green ball over b2 5 by 8, green ball over b3 3 by 8. Okay, so number of element in a green balls in a b1 and total number of element in b1. Okay, that way you have to find out everywhere. So these are the probability of green ball over b1, green ball over b2, green ball over b3. We found it here. Okay, now let's find out the first option. What we have given in our first option. First option says that probability that selected bag b3 and chosen ball is green is a 3 by 10. Okay, that means we have given probability of a selected bag. So we have select a bag b3 first and we chosen a ball green. So we want the probability between green ball and bag b3. Okay, so which is a 3 by 10 given, and so probability for green bag and chosen ball, so we write their intersection for finding the probability of green bag and chosen green bag and chosen green ball and bag, which is a b3 intersection g. Okay, so understand the meaning for statement, don't get confused. We want the probability between bag b3 and chosen ball green. Okay, so if you want the probability between two bag elements b3 and green ball, so we write their intersection. Okay, so this is easier. Okay, nothing is difficult. So we want the probability bag b3 over green ball. Okay, so that means probability bag b3 intersection green. Okay, so probability of a bag B intersection G can be written as probability bag G over our bag into probability of our bag. Okay, so this is the standard result. Okay, probability of A intersection B can be written as probability B over A into probability of A. Okay, so this is the standard result, remember, or you may check into your textbook, this result is there. Okay, so the probability result, it says that probability of A over B can be written as probability of B over AI into probability of AI. Okay, this is the standard result. Okay, probability over B can be written as probability B over AI into probability of A. Okay, which is the intersection between them. Okay, that is probability A intersection B can be written this way. Okay, this is the result I applied over here. So probability of a B3 intersection G can be written as probability G over B3 into probability of B3. Okay, so probability of a green ball over B3, which is a 3 by 8 into probability of a B3, which is a 4 by 10. Okay, so multiply both of these, 3 by 8 and 4 by 10, 3 by 20, but it is given 3 by 10. How it is possible? So option A is wrong. So which is coming 3 by 20 but given 3 by 10. So this one is wrong. So let's go for next option. Probability that chosen ball is a green that selected bag B3 is a 3 by 8. Okay, understand option first, then we'll move for solution. So we have given probability that chosen ball is a green. So okay, we have to select we have selected already ball green. Okay, and we select one more bag B3, which is a 3 by 8. Okay, so we want the intersection between our green ball, okay, and over B3. Okay, probability G over B3 we want over here. So in our before, we want the intersection B3 over G. Okay, probability of B3 over G, that means whole sample space over some element from sample space. But in our option B, we have given probability of a chosen ball. Okay, it is a green ball, that means some element from sample space over sample space. So in this condition, we have to apply Bayes theorem. So here in the option C, probability that selected bag is B3 given that chosen ball is a green equal to 5 by 13. Okay, so here we need to all green balls apply Bayes theorem. Okay, so why we have to apply Bayes theorem? Because we have chosen ball green, okay, over bag B3, so that's why we have to apply probability B3 over G. So it can be used Bayes theorem. Like a Bayes theorem, we says that what the Bayes theorem, it says probability of AI over B can be written as probability of B over AI into probability of AI upon completely divide summation I is equal to 1 to n probability of B over AI into probability of AI. Okay, So AI, what AI represent over here, the different bag B1, B2, B3. Okay, AI is here as a different bag B1, B2, B3 for the green ball. Okay, so B remain green ball, AI remain coming here as a probability of us B1, bag B1, bag B2 and bag B3. Okay, so here we can see I converted Bayes theorem to our example. AI can be written as 3 different bags and B here can be written as all green balls. Okay, probability green balls over B3. Okay, by using Bayes theorem into probability of B3 and I is equal to 1 to n, because we have 3 bags here. I is equal to 1 to n, probability of green ball over Bi into probability of Bi. Okay, that means numerator keep it same, so expand that summation. I is equal to 1 to 3. So probability of a green ball over B1 plus probability of B1, probability green ball over B2 plus probability of B2 and plus probability of a green ball over B3 into probability of B3. Okay, so here we can see I written here their addition separately. Okay, now put the value or green ball over B3 is a 3 by 8, probability B3, green ball over B1, probability B1, green ball over B2, probability B2, green ball over B3 and probability of B3. Okay, put all values over here and go for the calculations. So you will get the 12 by 18 multiplied by, so multiply the numerator denominator. So 400 divided by 60 plus 75 plus 60. Okay, go for calculation. 60 by 195. So we will get the 4 by 13. But in our option we have given 5 by 13. Okay, which is equal to 5 by 13, but we got the answer as a 4 by 13. So option our C wrong. Okay, now let's move for the option D. Probability of that chosen ball is green. Okay, so we want the probability that we can select only the green ball. Okay, which is a 39 by 80 given. Now let's find out the probability of a green ball, only green ball. Okay, for bag B1, for bag B2, for bag B3. So for bag B1 can be written as green ball upon B1 into B1. Okay, probability green ball over B1 into B1. This is for the only bag B1. But remember, we have green ball in every bag B1, B2, B3. So similarly, you have to apply for B2, for B3. Okay. So put these values, you will get the probability green ball over B1, probability B1, green ball over B2, probability B2, green ball B3, probability B3, and add all of them. Once you add all this, you will get the 39 by 80. Okay, which is our option number D, which is correct. Okay, so nothing is difficult here. Just we have to apply some basic concept from probability distribution chapter. Very easy question from JEE Advanced. I hope you all have understood my today's example. Even after, if you found anything difficult, let me know in comment section. I will come up with the different videos on your doubt. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for my today's lecture.